Hey, what is up, Guardians, and welcome back to another video with me, Just Clay. And today, guys, we are going over some massive leaks for Year 5 of Destiny 2, from Witch Queen to Lightfall, and these leaks come from Reddit users and etc. Today I'm going to be covering one leak, and then I'm going to make another video on a whole different leak to this leak. There's loads of leaks going around by posted by the same person, and that by the way, take all these leaks with a grain of salt because some of these might be incorrect. However, I want to go through all these leaks because some of these leaks excite me. Some of these leaks are also what is happening in Destiny right now and how the story is moving forward and how they can be introduced. And some look believable and some do not. So guys, without further ado, subscribe to the channel if you're new, like the video if you enjoy it. You're seeing some background raw gameplay of me running Rolk final boss on the Disciple Vow Disciple raid. So feel free to enjoy that gameplay, and let's get into the leaks. So the Reddit user, I'm not going to say his name or her name, however they posted like this whole leak between season 17 to season 19 and etc. So spoiler warning guys, if you don't want to know any of these leaks, please leave the video now. So let's get into it. So season 17 next season will be called Season of the Forgotten. This is a Vex season rotating around Rasputin and trying to get him in his exo body. The main story beat around the season is the dungeon, which the name is unknown but takes place in the big European Vex portal that leads to the Vex homeworld. We do this to extract data for Clover Spray, which helps us to convert Rasputin from a engram to a exo. The season pass exotic for this season is a fusion rifle called Hoplites Chosen, hopefully I said that right, and then basically a hard light with osmosis. And then we've got Arc 3.0 coming apparently next season. In season 17, some weapon crafting attunements which we already know about, and they're going to be changing how weapon crafting is. They're going to be nerfing some of the materials and etc. They're introducing 2 new PvP maps, one on Europa and one in the Throne World. So we kind of got some news earlier last year about PvP, and I believe they were only going to add 1 map next season. However, if this leak is true, Bungie might be, you know, ahead of schedule and might be creating extra content for PvP players. And Iron Banner has 2 new labs game modes, so this is kind of believable as Iron Banner is getting a big rework, so I can see this coming. And also, so basically these 2 game modes is, one is when enough kills are reached on the leaderboard, there is a Cabal Axe spawning on all cap points. The other one is normal Iron Banner with some changes to super regen when all cap points are captured. So that sounds pretty cool. There's also a new Bungie Day event happening, a new exotic quest that comes with a 3-player match-made activity involving Anna Bray. At the end of the season, it is revealed that the Vex are the final shape or perfect victors from some other universe, and of the universe of the light and darkness played with. Also, Rasputin is apparently a badass. Anyway, leave your thoughts down below of season 17. Season 18, we have got Season of the Return. The season starts with ties to season 16. Callus helps with unfreezing of Aramis, as Callus and Aramis are chosen disciples of the Witness. Although they were given those titles by the Witness only for grooming, but Leviathan appears over the skybox of Europa, and Aramis and Callus create a pack of some sort, with them trying to select a new leader for the Scorn. The season revolves around us trying to pour some gas on fire and disrupt this pack. We don't kill them like we always do because they are organized. Instead, we try to make a fight between them, and Mithrax and Saint help us, unveiling the creation of a mini insurrection prime, kind of like in the Scourge of the Past raid. Also, we're going to be getting Solar 3.0, a buff to all scout rifles, but also a buff to heavy GLs, and also Anarchy. So I'm hoping that's right, because I would love Anarchy's return. And that some transmog changes are coming, a new secret mission kind of like Vox Obscura, big bow buff and rework, and the season story end between a fight between Callus and Aramis. And so we kill Aramis for good, but Callus escapes as he has a big role in Lightfall. Kaito wanted to kill Callus. Aramis loyalists join House of Light, and House Light is more powerful than ever before. Kaito offers Mithrax a seat at the War Council, but Eldo takes it. The newly strengthened House Light has been. So this is kind of like this I can kind of believe, because we got some news about Callus this season. Also kind of the Witness is Callus might become a disciple of the Witness, and that Aramis is going to be unfrozen and her storyline is going to be concluded. That's going to be a really nice ending. So I'm hoping that season is correct. Also the heavy GL buff, also Anarchy will be nice. So hopefully that is correct. And lastly, on this league, we have got Season 19, Season of the Silent. By far the best Destiny season by the looks of it. This is a season that was created alongside Witch Queen, since it focuses on Savathun's planned revival. At the start of the season, it revealed that Savathun has indeed tricked us again into defeating Rolk. Savathun claims that when she wanted the light, she never wanted to be powerful, only to serve it. So since she knew we were more powerful, she lets us kill her, and thus killing Rolk, who has been a pain in the ass for her. A unexpected attack from the Black Fleet and Ziva Ara forces us into alliance with Savathun and the Lucent Brood. The season has a dungeon named the Fang of the Silent and a 6-player activity named Sempiternal Puissant, I hope that's correct, which take place in the Distribuary. And I don't know. The whole season takes place in Savathun's Throne World and Dream City as it gets its final conclusion. So hopefully the 15th wish. Savathun will be the main vendor for this season, as a pick was leaked in the original pastebin. Also, it says here that we're going to be getting 17 new weapons, 2 exotic weapons, and 1 exotic armor piece for each class. The dungeon exotic will be a glaive which has darkness powers like Rolk had, and will be the start to us getting new darkness powers in Lightfall. And that, so that sounds pretty cool. We're also going to be getting PC's going to be getting some stuff. Champion overhaul is another thing which they're bringing, so I'm excited for that. The dungeon boss will be Ziva Arath, but she will definitely not die, since she'll have a big role in Lightfall of becoming another disciple of the Witness. The season ends with the Witness wanting to take DC and Dream City and the Throne World, but Mara, Savathun, and the Guardians stop him from taking it. Mara dies, as the final wish was the death of Mara Sarv. Okay. Also, Petra and Crow are taking care of a baby Umkara. And then it says here in Season 20, which will be when Lightfall drops. Nothing was really told about this season, as the working name of the season is supposedly Unity or Unamity. And also Osiris dies in Lightfall due to old age, because he's no longer a guardian, so he's pretty old and kind of ironic in a world of violence. So it's going to be a lot of violence in this world of Lightfall. Obviously I can see that coming, because in the Lightfall name the light will fall, so I can see there being a big attack coming. But with all these leaks though, there's some things which I do believe. So firstly, going over Season 17 next season about Rasputin returning, I can see that possibly coming. And Rasputin's been teased out for a long time since Season of the Worthy, so I wouldn't be surprised if they do bring him back. Also, we've got Season of the Return, which brings back Callus, but also brings back Aramis. I can see that storyline coming during this year, and where has Callus been? We've got all these details from when we last saw the Leviathan in Arrival to the Presage mission, and now this season, the Obscura mission, and hopefully soon we'll get to see what Callus has been up to, and etc. And also in the other storyline of Aramis, it'll be nice for Aramis to be frozen, for us to conclude the storyline from like a year and a half ago when Aramis was frozen and all that kind of stuff. So it'll be nice if we can finish that story off. And then Season of the Assailant, which is season 19, I can see this happening just because Seraphon isn't actually really dead, so we could see Seraphon return, and we could see alliance happening, as we have been making alliances with the Cabal. We have been making alliances with the Fallen, so I can see another alliance with the Hive, which will gradually make us more powerful, and as an army to go against the Witness and the Darkness together. And with Seraphon knowing something about the Darkness, with Keitel and with Mithrax, I feel like we're going to put up a good fight, and etc. And then season 20, with the few leaks we've got, Cyrus dies, I can see that happening, and that's because he's no longer a Guardian. And also Ironic World of Violence, I can also see that happening due to Lightfall, like I said, and that it's going to be a big moment for us, and then that's going to lead up to the final shape. With the other stuff which was leaked, ARC 3.0 and Solo 3.0, there's rumours going around that Solo's coming next, ARC is coming next, so that moment I'm just waiting until that comes. I've got some builds ready for it, which I'm gladly going to share with you guys, and all that. Iron Banner, new game modes, I can see that coming as well. Some weapon crafting, attunements, I can see that coming next season. And also 2 new PvP maps. I'm hoping that's true, because PvP players haven't really had a lot given to them. And even though I really don't like PvP, it'll be nice for PvP players to finally, let's just say, stop getting annoyed with Bungie not giving them anything, you know. And then season 18, with some of the things like the heavy GL buff, I hope that's real. I hope Anarchy makes a comeback. I hope Scout Rifles do get this buff as well, and bows do as well. And lastly, season 19, which doesn't really bring a lot of stuff, but the champion overhaul is something which we really need. So if that does come, that would be even greater. But yeah guys, that is it for this video, and I'll be posting another video later on this week where I'll be talking about another leak which was revealed, and etc. All these leaks are going to be coming, so just take all what you've heard in this video with a grain of salt. I know some of it sounds interesting and some of it sounds, oh, this might be epic, but don't get your hopes up. Just take it with a grain of salt, because some of these might not be true. Some of these seasons, storylines might not come this year and might not come ever. So yeah, just take it with a grain of salt, and yeah, look forward to what's to come, really, and at whether it's true or not. Anyway guys, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you enjoyed it, subscribe if you're new, hit that notification bell, comment down below your thoughts on these leaks, if you think they're true or false, and let's start a conversation down below about what you hope comes this year